I bet many of you share my enthusiasm for taking on the role of the boss in video games. Fortunately, there are quite a few titles that allow us to fulfill that desire, and today we're going to explore 10 of them. Just a heads up though, some of these games may contain spoilers, so if you're cool with that, let's jump right in. Resident Evil 8. When Resident Evil Village debuted, one character captured everyone's attention: Lady Dimitrescu. This formidable vampire became an instant fan favorite within the franchise, serving as one of the game's central bosses. Fans were delighted with the DLC's The Mercenaries for Resident Evil 8, as it allows players to step into the Lady Dimitrescu's shoes and unleash her unique abilities. She boasts some impressive powers, from her deadly claws and swarming flies to summon her daughters, and even tossing her vanity table at foes. Plus, she can apply lipstick to restore health and indulge in a glass of wine for a touch of that vampiric flair. Gears of War 3. When Gears of War 1 debuted, the playable character bore a striking resemblance to their monstrous adversaries, except for one standout figure: General Ram, the imposing leader of the Locust. His distinct leather coat and towering presence made him unforgettable, especially during the final confrontation on a train where you can defeat him. General Ram remains one of the most iconic villains in the franchise. In Gears of War, a DLC allows you to take control of Ram in a prequel setting, where your mission is to human efforts. Playing as General Ram is immensely satisfying, particularly with his unique skills, including the fearsome sword he wields. Warriors Orochi 2. Warriors Orochi is a spin-off of the Dynasty Warriors series, which itself is connected to Samurai Warriors. In Dynasty Warriors, players direct heroes from ancient Greece legends, while Samurai Warriors features figures from Japan's Sengoku period, like Nobunaga Oda. Warrior Orochi creatively merges characters from both series to battle the formidable Orochi from another realm. After facing Orochi and meeting numerous challenges in the first game, players can unlock him and assume control. Even more exciting, Warriors Orochi 2 introduces a distinct storyline, allowing you to play as Orochi and explore events that preceded the first installment. Batman Arkham Origins. The Batman series showcases a variety of intriguing villains, with many players keen to assume the role of the Joker, who plays pivotal parts in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. However, controlling him was never an option in those games. Thankfully, Batman Arkham Origins changes that dynamic. In a memorable scene where Harley Quinn approaches the Joker, you briefly take the reins of the Joker, navigating through a room filled with criminals. This sequence reveals that the Joker is not only a master planner, but also possesses remarkable combat abilities, effortlessly handling all adversaries. Dishonored. In the game Dishonored, there's an intriguing DLC called Knife of Dunwall, which puts you in control of a character named Dodd. Some of you may know who he is. Dodd is one of the assassins who targets the Empress, leading to her assassination. Throughout the game, players chase him down, discovering his unique moves in the process. As Dodd, you experience events that unfold prior to the Empress's death, and see how he orchestrated the attack. The story deepens after her demise, adding more context to the main narrative. Playing as Dodd reveals how well crafted his abilities are. They differ significantly from Corvo's, making the gameplay fresh and enjoyable. Super Mario RPG. One of the most recognizable antagonists in the video games is undoubtedly Bowser, Mario's longtime rival, who has faced off against him in countless titles. In Super Mario RPG, Bowser starts as an adversary commanding his own army. You encounter him in battles several times. However, as his crew diminishes, he eventually joins forces with Mario out of boredom. It's a remarkable moment when you finally get the chance to play as Bowser in a Mario game. While he might not be the strongest carrier, the opportunity to control him is a thrilling change of pace. Hyrule Warriors. Within the Legends of Zelda universe, three characters are undeniably iconic: Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf, who is often the main foe you face in various installments. However, until the release of Hyrule Warriors, players never had the chance to play as the notorious Ganondorf. This game merges elements of The Legends of Zelda and Dynasty Warriors, where you control the characters to battle waves of foes. In Hyrule Warriors, Ganondorf stands out as the primary antagonist. If you complete the story mode and conquer a series of special challenges, you can unlock him and yield his formidable powers. It's understandable why he's not selectable from the beginning. He's truly a force to be reckoned with. This highlights the need for more spin-offs in the Legends of Zelda series, allowing fans to play as Ganondorf. Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. There have been numerous exciting games inspired by the Lord of the Rings, one of which is titled The Third Age. Unlike the original story, this game follows a unique narrative where you lead a team on a quest to locate Boromir. What sets the Third Age apart is its turn-based combat system, a standout feature that is after defeating each enemy and completing various stages, you have the chance to play as those enemies and bosses. You can revisit the same levels, but this time you control the foes and utilize their abilities, adding a fun twist to the gameplay. Dark Queen of Marthal. In this game, you literally step into the shoes of the final boss. As the last opponent, you encounter a main character who challenges you. Initially defeating them is straightforward. However, as the fight progresses, they start to adapt to your strategies, predicting your dodges and blocks them in a way that feels genuinely alive. This dynamic makes the combat increasingly challenging, accumulating in the second adrenaline-pumping phase once they manage to overcome you. The game takes about an hour and a half or 2 hours to finish and is available for free. Check out the official site if you're interested. I highly recommend giving it a try, as it's quite engaging. And that wraps up today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next one.